Hi everybody! Today is Tuesday, February 7th. It is 4:42 p.m. I went to work today and I just got out of class and I'm about to do my nails, as you can tell by the title of this video. I always get questions in person and through my social medias asking how I do my nails, so I'm about to show you all. Tuesday is Valentine's Day. And this set is going to be Valentine's Day themed. Here's my inspo for my nails that I'm going to be doing. And I am not a licensed nail tech, so maybe don't listen to everything I say. Definitely practice. It's taken me a long time to really nail down the perfect nail routine for myself. Everyone's nail routine is different. I'm just showing you guys what works for me. I'll be showing you guys the products that I use. Yeah, I'm finished my blueberries. Let's start doing my nails. I'm switching over to the camera. Alright, these are all the nail extension kits that I have. They are all the same brand, same size, same shapes. You can always use a bigger nail extension to fit your fingernail. If you run out of the size that fits it typically, just make sure that you file it down to fit your walls of your nail, and then make sure that the curve is still matched up with your nail curve itself. That's really important to help avoid nail bubbles and lifting. In these clips, I'm simply just finding the right sizes for my nail extensions, matching them up, etching my nails and the extensions because that helps the nail glue stick. I bought this nail glue from Sally's. It'll be linked down below. It is Tropical Shine's brush on nail glue. And I think that this is probably the best nail glue I've ever used. It dries within 10 seconds. It's super durable. It's super strong. My technique for applying glue to an acrylic nail is just putting a little bit on the very top of your nail where it's going to be placed. And then starting right at the tip of your fingernail, you're going to place your acrylic tip and work your way up your fingernail towards the base, making sure to work out all the air bubbles. We don't want air bubbles. That's how your acrylic tips are going to start lifting. And then towards the end, I like to pinch the sides of my acrylic tip to help reshape and bring back the curve of my natural nail. However, if you don't have curved nails naturally, don't worry about that last step. I put all my acrylic tips on before moving on to the next step, which is going to be cutting and filing and shaping and buffing. Enjoy me struggling to pick up my last fingernail. Next, I go in with nail clippers and I cut at an angle so that it's less for me to file. And then I use my ASP 180 grit nail file and I smooth out the edges. I round out the tips of my almond shaped nails because that is what we're going for this current look. Off, I can show you my good side. If you got the time, I can stay for a while before the sun goes down. Would you meet me in the sunlight? This is the final shape that I am satisfied with, and then I go in with my e-drill that I got off Amazon, and I'm gonna smooth out the acrylic tip to my nail so that it just blends in with my natural nail very nicely. Yeah, this hand is basically done. The sun has set. Actually, I can finally pull up these blinds over here. But this is where I take a lint-free wipe and some alcohol and rub my nails off just so that they're like clear of all like the dust, but then they're still dry. Alrighty guys, it's time to do my nails. This is the dip powder I use. I use Crystal Clear ASP and I just do a few layers of dip just to make sure that my nails are thick and they don't break under pressure. I also use from ASP their nail base, the bonder, and also the gel activator, which came as a set together like this. There's no method to my madness. I simply do one finger at a time. Alright, so I take a thin layer of nail base and I dip my finger into the dip powder and I make sure to just focus on doing one strip down the middle, mainly focusing to build the apex. Then I go in for a second coat and I kind of work towards the middle of my finger and mainly the tip of my finger, dip it again. And then for the third and final dip, I work all the way up to my cuticle line and dip my whole fingernail into the dip. This way it's strong, thick, and still holds that natural curve. And since I'm doing 3 coats of dip on each finger, I like to focus on each finger one at a time. This part of the process definitely takes a little bit longer, and I'm pretty sure my camera dies at one point. Alright, I didn't explain correctly how I do my dip, so I'm gonna tell you guys now. Obviously you guys saw me using this is the nail base. Basically this is the glue for your dip. I do that 3 times and I do all my nails at once. Then I go in with the gel activator. This activates the gel and hardens it. I wait for my nails to fully harden and dry before I then go in with a nail file. Then I go in with either a standard nail file or my ASP 180 grit, and I edge along the sides and the edges where any of the excess dip might have like clumped. And then I also go along the top of my nail to buff it out and smooth it. That way it's smooth when I apply the gel, so the gel lays all nice and smoothly. Alright, so this is the nude pink that I use. I got it off of Amazon. It will be linked down below. I usually use one very, very, very thin coat. This is what it looks like. I think it's the perfect base color coat for my fingernails personally. Like applying my acrylic tips and dip, I work with one hand at a time. This is the final result of one very thin coat. I think that this nude, like I said, is a perfect color. And I cure this for 60 seconds before we move on to creating that French tip. The white nail polish I use is from ASP, and I got it at Sally's. And the thin, fine nail brush I'm using is actually an acrylic brush that I just cut and edited myself. But since I've been doing French tips for so long, the only way I can explain it is that I take that fine brush and I follow the curve of my nail that I have created, and then I use the actual gel bottle brush and I just paint in the rest. I really don't know how else to explain it. It's just a French tip, guys. Don't overthink it. French tips are done on this hand. They've already been cured. It's time to do the hearts, and then we're done, at least with my left hand. The red polish I'll be using is from Gelish. I got this also at Sally's Beauty Salon, and the dotting tool I've had for a while. But I'm taking the dotting tool and I'm making 3 dots, and then I take the fine line brush that I have, and I'm connecting that bottom dot to the top to make that heart shape. This is what it looked like, and I do this to all 10 of my fingers. Alrighty, so my hands are cured. This is what it looks like. This top coat is super strong. This stuff will make your nails last, especially if you make sure that you cuff your nail or whatever that's called when you go around the nail here. Guys, my camera died. It's sitting right there. I hate when it dies. Anywho, these are my nails. They're done. They're glossy. They're ready for Valentine's Day to open none of the cards that I will receive. I'm gonna cure them one more time though, just to ensure that they're fully done. But this is also a no wipe top coat, which is also another reason why I like it so much. I'm gonna cook dinner and then I will do my right hand. Hi guys, these are my nails. It's like 4 or 5 days later. They've still stayed. But I just cut my finger, and I figured now would be the best time to show you guys. I'll insert pictures here. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope it was informative on how to do your nails like I do. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, still give it a like if you want. All of this is optional. You don't have to if you don't want to. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ooh.